My leg fell asleep. What's up, guys? What's going on? So, this bike, 2000, here, let me turn the screen so I can see myself. 2024 Road Glide, 11,000 miles on it already. Isn't that nuts? I think I got it in, I want to say February, right? February, so that's what? That's what, about 8-9 months only? 11,000 miles. Obviously, because we went on our 8,000 mile coast to coast to coast trip. Definitely check that out. But there's one thing that I haven't done yet, and I'm getting some grief about it through the comments, and I appreciate it. But I did everything. I did several oil changes. We did several primary changes, transmission fluid changes. All the maintenance, like the brake pads are all good, still good, even from the trip. There's one thing I haven't did yet, and I'll show you guys how to do it. I actually got the necessary chemicals to do it. I'm going to show you. But you guys have been noticing that right here, my wedge air cleaner, I'm going to take it off for you guys. My wedge air cleaner, somebody said, somebody goes, oh, how did you get a black wedge air cleaner? And I'm like, I think it's like dark, but I think they were referring to because it looks black. It's literally like black. I haven't taken it out and cleaned it in a minute. And when I'm talking about minute, I'm talking about never. So we went on the trip, on the 8,000 mile trip, and you know, we were just riding. We were riding, and I just didn't have time to clean it. But after all your guys' comments and messages, I gotta take care of this, because this is definitely long overdue, and I'm sure it's, you know, it's probably, obviously, it's not like super bad for your engine, but it's going to, if it's really dirty, then what's going to happen is it's not going to let in, obviously, the proper amount of air. I mean, that could happen if it's super dirty, but like the particles really, they're not going to go into your motor. So it's not like it's like, you know, something super severe, but this is the plate. Like, this is how it looks. So this is the filter element from my wedge air cleaner. So this is what they were referring to. Like, I don't know if you could see how dirty that is, but it is filthy, filthy, very filthy. And over here you could see, I think you guys are going to be able to see, super filthy. You can see like there's one clean area a little bit back there, but that's about it. The rest of it, it's literally black. So that's, you know, they said, oh, how'd you get a black air filter? And I was laughing. I'm like, I don't think I got it that way. It just, I made it that way. So let's go outside. So what I got is, I actually went over to, and I don't know if necessarily I needed this, but I just wanted to show you guys how we're going to do it. I went over to Bergen Harley Davidson. I got some K&N filter cleaner, right? So this is going to clean it, and then I have the filter oil. This is going to last me a lifetime. I mean, literally a lifetime. But let me take you outside. We'll get the filter out there. I'll show you guys how to do it, because if you guys have a wedge air cleaner, or maybe you guys have a different, it could be a different one, like even like this one that I have on the 2002 Springer, the Arlen S Big Sucker. Same thing. I'll be able to clean that the same way I'm cleaning this. If you have an exposed like K&N style air filter, or even not exposed, then you could clean it and reuse it. So let's do that now so I can show you guys. So this way, I don't want you guys going out and throwing that one in garbage and buying another one. If you buy the spray, the two solutions that I just showed you guys, and we'll go over what they are. If you buy that, that'll be good for a lifetime. Then you could just, you know, clean it and reuse the existing filter. So this way you don't keep buying filters. This is like a two-step process. So you have the cleaner, right? This is a cotton air filter cleaner. Dissolves road grime, all that good stuff. So what we want to do, first off, is spray this cleaner all over the filter element. We're going to do inside and out. We're going to spray it good. both sides. Just gonna let that sit in there, right? And this is like, I don't know if you guys see, there's like so much grime in there. Jeez. There's like Oregon grime in there, and Nevada, and Utah, and Idaho. There's grime from 19 states we went through on our trip. If you guys haven't checked out that cross-country trip, check it out. We were in some amazing places, a little over 3 weeks, and just about 8,000 miles that we did. Yeah, so you could see like underneath where it wasn't really sucking air from too much and it wasn't exposed. Like the front is really dirty, obviously. It's going to be the most dirtiest right in the front. As the air passes, everything hits it, bugs and dirt, debris. All right, I'm going to let that sit for a couple minutes. I'll get right back to you. Okay, so those have been sitting for quite some time. So now I'm going to just rinse it off. That's all you do. You just take your hose, put on a shower, and rinse everything off. I can see everything coming off big time. All the gunk, and I'll show you guys how it looks, because it's definitely doesn't look like it used to. You don't want to obviously use a pressure washer on this, so don't get smart. Just use some low pressure. Oh my God, there's bug in there. Jeez. If you do have some bugs or something stuck in it, just get something and just kind of fish it out if the water's not taking it out. And then there's another process. There's two more processes that we have to do, so this filter is ready to be put back into your motorcycle. Oh my God, that's a lot of gunk in there. A lot of gunk and grime. All right. So I don't know if you guys could see it now, but look at the difference in color. So yeah, this was, somebody did mention, it's not a red one. It's not a red filter. It is like a dark gray element. But look how much cleaner that is. That's how it's supposed to look. So what we're going to do now, we're going to leave this over here in the sun to dry, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, so the filters are dry. As you can see, like, look at the difference in color. They were absolutely filthy. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the compressor on. I'm going to take my nozzle, and just in case, I'm actually going to hit it with some high pressure air just to blow out any other moisture that's trapped. All right, now that the compressor is fully charged, I'll just take it and yeah, it's definitely dry. It's been out in the sun for quite some time. And there's a reason why you're going to want it fully dry, as you'll see in the next step. So now what we're going to do is take right here, K&N filter oil. So it says hold the can away from the filter element about 3 inches and just pretty much coat the entire filter. I believe this is going to be a red oil. Let me bring you guys closer. Yep, it's red. I'll wipe off any excess. It says you definitely want to coat the fins well, but it doesn't have to be crazy. Wipe the edges off so it's nice and clean. And what happens is that oil actually helps to filter out even smaller particles on your filter. So it's supposed to sit for about 20 minutes, it says on the can. So I'll let that sit. I'll hit the other one right now. You don't want too much. You just want a nice coating on there. So like I said, I haven't done this yet. That's why it was like literally like black. So you guys could see now it's like red, and that's from the oil. So I'm gonna let these sit so the oil, it says let the oil wick into the fins and stuff like that. So I'm gonna let that sit and then put it back on the bike. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna put it back onto the bike. It's like super easy to do, but I just, obviously from the trip, I've been so busy. But I've seen you guys commenting, obviously, in the past several videos, asking me about the filter, and I just have not had time to do it. But just so you guys know, you can't do that with every filter. Like if you have a really cheap paper filter, you can't do that on that type of filter. You need like a high quality filter like a K&N. You know, that's where it's going to apply to it. Usually it's going to have like that mesh stainless steel or whatever it is that is coating the actual filter element. So on something like that, you're going to be able to do that. But if you just have like some kind of paper filter, that's not going to apply. Yeah, so now it looks nice and red. I should be good for a couple thousand more miles, but I'll definitely maintain it a lot sooner. Probably every oil change, I'll probably do that just to keep it on the up and up. I definitely let it go for too long, but let me know if you guys have any questions. If you guys have any comments, please leave them down below. And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.